what makes my head go round and round while my heart stands.
One of my favorite movies of all time is The Shawshank Redemption. It's the story of a man named Andy Dufresne who's wrongly convicted of a crime he didn't commit, and while serving time in prison, he befriends an African-American man with a cool nickname, Red. By the end of the film, Andy escapes and his friendship with Red lives on. Great movie. But it reminds me of another movie.
Take it on, take it on.
Holes. It's the story of a kid named Stanley Yelnats who's wrongly convicted of a crime he didn't commit, and while serving time at a camp for troubled youth, he befriends an African-American boy with a cool nickname, Zero. By the end of the film, Stanley escapes and his friendship with Zero lives on. Good movie. Possibly the same movie. No, seriously guys, it's the same movie. Let's get into it! Louis Sachar, the author of Holes the novel, wrote the book about 2 years after The Shawshank Redemption came out in theaters, so I'm not saying he stole the idea, but if he had seen the movie, then it definitely could have had a subconscious influence on him. In both movies, the main character is hated by the warden, they both teach another inmate how to read. In Stanley's case, it's Zero, and in Andy's case, it's Tommy. In both films, a new inmate shows up about 2/3 of the way through the film. In Shawshank, it's Tommy again, and in Holes, it's Twitch. Stanley and Andy are both digging holes throughout both films, Stanley in the desert and Andy in the wall of his cell. Alright, it's a tunnel, whatever. But you know what? They dig tunnels and holes too, so there. Stanley and Andy both escape with the warden's money. Stanley escapes with the warden's treasure that actually ends up belonging to him, and Andy puts the warden's money into the bank account of a fictional person whom he poses as upon his escape. After escaping with their warden's money, both characters share the money with their friends, Zero and Red. And finally, after escaping, both characters' freedom is symbolized by being washed over by the rain.
Coincidence? I think not!
Hey everyone, this was kind of a new type of video from me, so if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe and I'll be sure to make more in the future.